I wanted to do a little intro video about kind of why I'm doing these videos. I'm used to making videos on TikTok, so this is a little bit strange that I can't see what I'm doing. But I've been trying to conceive for quite a few months now. I've been documenting it all on TikTok. So if you came from there, welcome. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, I have the last like 4 months documented on there, which has been really cool to look back on and see. But I figured with having YouTube as a social media platform, it'd be a little bit easier to document some things on here because I can have a longer amount of time to talk and a little bit more freedom with what I say. So, welcome. Start with just a little bit of background information. I've always struggled with periods and with different issues with all that kind of stuff. I had a gynecologist that I went to for a very long time that thought I might have endometriosis, that thought I might have PCOS. If you don't know what those things are, let me know or do a quick Google search. It's different infertility issues that you could have. So I've always been concerned that I'll have issues trying to have a baby. My family has many women in it that have trouble with having babies, and I always worried that I too would have the same trouble. So I just recently changed doctors to a new gynecologist, and she is super proactive and super great, so I'm excited about that. This might be TMI for some of you that don't want to know all this, so skip forward a little bit if you don't, but for those of you that are kind of trying to conceive or are moms or interested in that kind of stuff, I've had very strange periods where sometimes they'll last for less than 24 hours, last just for a couple hours, very strange. And it's super heavy bleeding, super heavy pain, no matter what kind of painkillers I take, Advil, Pamprin, Aleve, it hurts so bad I can't even move, I can't get out of bed, I'm in tears, it's so painful. And then it's over in like 6 to 12 hours, something like that. And then other months it lasts for 3 days and it's not bad at all. I can go about my day and carry on and I don't have any issues. So that's what makes me think something's going on. I did do blood work. Everything came back normal. All my levels looked normal, everything looked fine, which is good, obviously, because everything's normal and that's a good thing. But also it doesn't really give me any answers. And as of right now, all that I'm diagnosed with is unexplained infertility, which basically means what we've been doing should have worked and it has not worked, so they don't know why. So in addition to doing that blood work, I also did what's called an HSG. What it means is they take a little tube, a little catheter, and they stick it up inside of your area and they check your tubes and your uterus. So they put a dye through, do an x-ray at the same time, and see if all the dye moves through or if it gets blocked somewhere. Luckily for me, it did not get blocked anywhere, so that meant all of my tubes are open, there's nothing in the way, and my uterus looked nice and healthy. There's nothing on it, nothing that shouldn't be happening, which again is a good thing, that's a good sign, but that doesn't help and doesn't explain why what's been going on has been going on. Also, a perk of the HSG is that it actually can increase fertility for the 3 months following it. So I'm really hoping that that means that it helps us this month. I'm hoping I can show a little bit more on these videos about what we've been doing, what we're gonna continue to do, and hopefully get some positive pregnancy tests soon that I can look back and remember all of everything that we went through to have our little baby. I have notes that I've been writing in my phone that start with "Dear Baby" so that I can show them one day and show them how much they were already loved and so wanted before they even got here. If you guys are interested in me showing some of that stuff, I can show you what we've done. I have months and months of information and documents and lots of tests. So this is my introduction, and I hope that you join me and join us on this journey so that shortly there'll be a little baby here.